everyone, and welcome to Chump Change, the show after the show where we talk about the lies or the truth behind the lies, and just hear those stories that we missed because they were too busy lying about other people's stories. Welcome back, everybody. So,
Hey, thank you.
Yeah, this is kind of just chill. It's kind of podcasty. We talk about stuff. I apologize in advance because we're all recording from home, so we might talk over each other accidentally at some point. There's like a little delay there, and sometimes you like want to jump in. But let's see who lied in pushing the envelope. So we heard Chris's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle story. So first off, Chef Mike, we were talking a little bit about this between this and the end of the recording, but you played poker professionally in your last semester.
So my last semester, I quit my job and I played at Foxwoods in Connecticut. So it was 45-minute drive from Providence, Rhode Island, where I went to college. And I paid my rent. I paid my tuition for that semester, food, utilities, and all that stuff playing Texas Hold'em.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
So you did pretty well for yourself, it sounds like.
Did all right. And then after you graduate, you do online poker, and then you lose all that money. So I don't do online.
Do you still play poker nowadays from time to time?
I do. Absolutely.
So you're a casino man?
Like dabble. Jack? I mean, I much more prefer just Texas Hold'em or poker games or maybe a little blackjack, but really Hold'em is my bread and butter.
Yeah,
what's your favorite casino?
Well, mine was actually Foxwoods. I don't know if you guys ever been there, but it's the biggest poker room I've ever been in. Like hundreds of I went to Vegas and poker rooms maybe got 30, 40 tables, and there's a really long list. Foxwoods is like a convention hall area of tables that you could play any game with almost no wait. So it was like, I'll do 2-4 no limit, I'll do 5-10 limit, and you just walk up and there's stuff ready to go.
My entire childhood growing up in Massachusetts was like every commercial break had a commercial for Foxwoods.
Oh yeah.
It was just constant. They go Foxwoods. I'm like, yeah, I gotta go there.
I was just glad that. I was just glad I didn't get the professional poker player in college because Jack taught me how to play poker.
Yeah,
last year.
I would have disassembled you with that question, but alas.
Well, that's the thing.
That was the thing because I knew Sam played because I've played with Sam and he's a pretty good player. So I was like, yeah, it makes total sense. And again, like I said in the thing, like he knew the general, like the casinos, he knew about WinStar and all those around there. And I was like, well, okay. And alas,
we get a list of
a good
facts from everybody. So, and then we cherry pick which facts we think will A, be a good story to hear, and B, be a good story to lie about. Where if multiple people won't tell the same story, there's nowhere to break off. But we got the poker one, and I was talking to them, and I'm like, we could use this one. And I think Christian was like, yeah, Jack knows a lot about poker. He's gonna dissect people who are lying. And I was like, perfect. Cole, I think it was against you, Jack, where Cole tried to lie about 50 Shades of Grey and just didn't stand a chance because he had no idea about it. It was I love stuff like that.
I asked Cole to name 2 characters in 50 Shades of Grey, and he couldn't. He was supposed to watch it 50 times.
Yeah,
I was like, I've never seen the movie. I can name at least one. So
I mean, Grey,
Sam,
right? That's on the book. Yeah,
Doc Brown. I think it's Doc Brown is, I believe, the character.
Doc 50 Shades of Brown.
Yeah. Great Scots, my back.
Sam,
we can go back
to
the torture chamber.
Yeah.
Back to the bondage. So Sam, what's this nemesis?
Okay, so I can't remember what the fuck this class is called. It was like an entrepreneurship class, right? And so the entire thing was you break into groups of 2 or 3, and then you make a fully fledged business plan, right? And this is, I want to say 2009, 2008. I think I had an iPhone 2, so it's that era, right? And what essentially happened was you make this plan, the entire class is half the semester is making it, and then the last half of the semester is every week 2 people pitch their plan. We got to this lady, I don't know why I didn't like her. She was just full of herself and like very valley girl and like just pretty blonde chick. And I just did not like her. And so she came up to do her presentation and she was like, I want to do a spa in Southern California called Eden's Garden. And they had this whole plan. And then she says her whole thing and she's like, now any questions? Beginning of smartphones. So like I was just like, that sounds so fucking generic. I'm gonna Google this. And so I Google it on my phone. I'm doing a little look under the desk and I find another Eden's Garden in Southern California. I'm like, how are you going to avoid copyright infringement from the Eden Garden that's already in Southern California? And the teacher goes, so that's a perfect example of how you fail immediately. Like that is your business already doesn't work from the first question. And so she just got an F. She got a straight F. And like this lady from that moment, like, and she was like one of the first weeks to go. And she kept coming to class. And it was weird because like, she went from being this like bright, bubbly, like I'm a valley girl shit to like, I'm wearing a black hoodie every day. I'm coming in, like sitting in the back of the class, mean mugging and shit. And so the day I come up to do my presentation, like, and it made me over prepare for the class, like 100%. Cause I knew this lady, like she'd already failed the class and she's still showing up to like every class, like looking and shit and doing this. I'm like, she's going to come for me come my day. And yeah, she did, but we were really well prepared and shut her down. And then like, mine was the first one of the day. And after I finished, she just walked out the door and that was it. I just never saw her again. So I was like, okay, great.
You're the reason.
Like a super villain. Was that Chef Mike or whoever that was?
Oh, I said you're the reason she failed.
Yeah, just because she picked a name of a company that was already in that area. Like I was just like, how do you avoid copyright infringement? Which turns out to be a useful talent still because we avoid copyright infringement every day over at Death Battle. Very good at it.
Yeah, I'm sure you have to be. Yeah, that really does sound like a supervillain origin story. What you did with her right there. The other thing I gotta ask about before we end Chump Change, Chris. So this fingernail story. So like a lot of people. Was that you, Jack, or was that?
No,
Mike?
That wasn't me.
Who did? It must have been Mike T. A lot of times people come on here lying, and their stories are kind of set in truth a little bit. Does yours have any truth behind it, or did you literally just come up with that?
No. It's like a hodgepodge of things. We did do the jackass thing with the tractor tires, but my friend didn't get his fingernail smashed up. But then also there was a thing that Jackie that we work with that gives me shit about occasionally because there was at one RTX after this was the RTX after we did Simple Walk into Mordor, and Nick our friend from New Zealand, he had his toenail fall off, and then for whatever reason we had it, and so it was like it was like a prop in the like in the Rooster Teeth Museum.
It's not a prop.
Like,
don't use the word prop.
That's
prop or whatever. But anyway, it had fallen off because of all the walking and just the shit we put our feet through. And then so I was like, and whenever we were doing our panels, like, where'd that fingernail? I was like, because we were showing off our shit, and I was like, and then she was, and so she went and got the toenail, and was like, I had to go. She was like, I had to go find a toenail for you for this panel.
Oh my god.
But it wasn't like she didn't like pick it up. It was in like a little container. But anyway, I don't have the toenail. We got we threw it out after RTX. But
thank Christ.
Anyway, so it was like a mixture of those two things.
Yeah. I mean, I heard you say it, and I was like, how is he going to spin this? Like that he has a toenail in his house or a fingernail from his friend. And then I was listening to it, and I was like, Jack is going to believe that. Like,
you want to hold
that was a really good lie. Yeah.
I get you a whole toe. What time is it? I get you a whole toe by, I don't know, 2:30.
Yeah.
Get you a toe.
Sam's clan mask was super believable, especially for Austin.
Yeah,
like
that's
sounds
what got
like something
me.
you'd see.
I was trying to.
It was. Oh, sorry. I was just gonna say it's a masterclass in lying from like, I didn't know how Chef Mike was gonna be because we haven't had him on before, but and I knew Chris and Sam. You were great, yeah, and like Sam and Chris are both excellent liars. So it was like we really wanted to, and Jack's a great contestant, so we're like we want to bring on as many as we can.
It's
Yeah,
weird
that's why.
being
Yeah,
like an excellent liar. Like 2 times I've done this show, or one time now, second. I'm sure I'm waiting for it. Like I went home and like I see the girlfriend and she's like, "How was the thing?" And she was like, "I was like good." She's like, "It's about lying, right?" And she's like, "Yeah." Like she's like, "Did you do well?" And I'm like, "Everybody says I'm a good liar." She's like, "I don't like that." And like now
Yeah.
she's waiting. She's like, "How good is he? Like, is this guy gonna lie to me?" Like she's like,
When is it
every time
on?
like it's like, "Oh yeah, I did good." She's like, "I don't trust you anymore." I'm like, "Fuck!" Like.
Jack, do you
well,
with you playing poker? Are you a people reader? Like, are you pretty
uh,
good at reading the poker players at a table?
a little bit, a little bit. I'm not. I mean, I used to play a lot of poker, and so I could kind of watch people and just sort of listen to them and see how they were doing. But the problem, I mean, I've known Chris and Sam for a while, and the problem is with Sam, I know he's just really good at delivering stories with a straight
Yeah.
face, and it's just hard to read him in general. And then with Chris, his stories are so fucking crazy that it's just like you could absolutely be telling the truth, and it's so outlandish. It's like, yeah, I guess that's it. And so, yeah, it's
Yeah.
very tricky.
It's nuts. I also just realized that this whole time when I was wearing the jacket during the thing and I was sweating, I was wiping my head with this. It's actually a dried like Clorox wipe.
Is that burning your forehead?
I think I need to shower. Or I just have a really clean forehead.
I think you
there you
just
go.
yeah.
showered is what happened.
I was trying to
Yeah, exactly.
there's a picture of me like singing in front of a party in a Ninja Turtle outfit, and I was trying to find it, but I haven't been. I'm gonna if I find it, I'll send it to broadcast before this airs. If not,
Yeah.
then
Maybe just post
Sorry.
it
Yeah,
after the episode too,
and
if you can find
and
it.
it's also it's a little tricky with the delay because we have like maybe a 1 or 2 second delay here, and so it's catching people off guard is what you got to do in order to catch who's lying. And so having that delay already built in, it's harder to just jump on them to be like, wait, what was that? And like, and so it makes it extra difficult on my end. I'm just making excuses as to why I lost.
Well, no, you're right. They feel a little less on the spot than they would be if we were like actually face to face. And but yeah, so that was Chump Change, where you hear all the stories behind or the true stories that we missed during the actual episode. Reminder that Chump season 2 is coming back May 6th is the expected return date. And if like a lockdown is still happening at that point, this will be the format. If not, we'll be back in the studio. So you just gotta wait and see. Either way, the episodes will still come out. So thanks again to my whole cast. You guys were awesome. It was a really good episode.
Thank you.
Happy birthday, Rooster Teeth. And we'll see you later.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.